The time has come, everyone. Are you all prepared?
But why now? There may still be other options.
There is not. This curse will kill us all.
Now, what if she doesn't agree?
She's not being given a choice.
Simon, this is the last time.
Okay.
Simon, are you almost done?
Yes, I promise. Sis, I promise. I'll be in before the last light.
You better be. I'm heading in.
Thanks, Kira. Whoa. Such a beautiful night can't be left to waste. I wish Kira would watch it with me. Oh well. I'll enjoy it for the both of us. Huh. Where is it? Oh! There she is. Hello, beautiful. I thought you might be hiding from me. Oh, I'm just joking. You would... what was that? Am I seeing things?
Why would she blame you?
The decision is final. She's
Now,
not
what
being
if she
given.
doesn't
Get you
agree?
out of here.
She is. The decision is
But we need to go
final. She's
now.
not
To go
being given
now,
a
son.
choice. The decision is final. She's
Now,
not
what
being
if she
given.
doesn't
Get you
agree?
out of here.
She is. The decision is final. She's not being given. She is
Get
to
you
be
out of here.
executed.
But we need to
The
go
decision
now.
is she's not being given a choice.
Now, what
The
if she
decision
doesn't
is
agree?
final.
Get you out of here.
She is to be executed.
I'm sorry, Moon.
What the? Did something just... No way! Is Kira still up? Do I have time to go check that out?
That boy. Why doesn't he understand? He's still young, but at some point, he's gonna have to learn.
Kira. It's not that I don't understand. She's putting too much pressure on herself. I'm only a few years younger than her. She doesn't have to. No, wait! That girl! Is she okay? Did someone really just fall from the sky? Why did it have to be so foggy? Can barely see a thing. Where is she? Surely there would be some sign of her. Ugh. It's too late to go down. I'll check back in the morning. There you are. What is she doing?
So, she's finally done with me. What did I do to make her hate me so much? Where even am I? Oh. You're taking things from me. I don't understand why you want me to forget. This feeling is strange. Why do I feel as if I know nothing and yet everything at the same time? Where am I? It's cold. Calm. The air is different. I feel like I'm missing something. Wait, what's my name? Well, whoever I am, it's time to go.
Hey! Hey!
Well,
Over here!
I'm not sure what I was expecting.
Are you okay?
But it wasn't that.
Can you swim?
What does he want?
Don't worry. I'll
What?
I'll come save
He's
you.
an idiot.
I'll be there soon. Just as
why
soon
me?
as
Of all the things I could have met.
I can't.
Fine,
swim.
fine. I'll save him.
Please help. Can't swim.
If that's the case, why'd you jump in?
Please, I beg you. Too young to die.
You've got to be the stupidest person I could have met.
Hey, you're okay.
Debatable. Do I know you?
No, but,
So then, what do you want? Why did you...
well, nothing really. You were... Is something wrong?
Suppose he'll do. What's your name?
My name?
Yes? Do you not have a name? Or maybe... does the concept not exist here?
Names?
I suppose it doesn't. Well, in that case, a name is something you use in order to identify someone. Usually...
I know what a name is. And yes, I have one. A quite splendid one, actually. My name's Simon.
Well then, hello, Simon.
Wait a minute. You fell from the sky. This is insane. I saw you. Don't play dumb.
Excuse me? Is this guy really that dumb? What is he saying?
Wait. What if I'm not meant to know? How do I even know if I can trust her? What if she's evil? Simon, what are you saying? Sorry, I didn't mean that. It's just, I was up on the hill and I saw you in the water. I thought you might have fallen in from above. Was that believable? Surely she can't expect that no one saw her. Sure, it was night, but still. It was pretty hard to miss. Now that I think about it, she's lucky to have landed in the water. Was she out there all night? This is all strange. Anyways, I saw you out in the water and I wanted to help you, but...
But you almost drowned yourself.
Yeah.
Listen, kid.
Kid! Aren't we the same age?
How old are you? Whatever. Listen. I didn't need your help, okay? I was fine. I just, love the water is all. You, on the other hand, almost got yourself foolishly killed.
I just thought I couldn't leave a lady out there in the water all alone like that. How was I supposed to know you weren't in trouble?
So, just because I'm a lady enjoying herself alone, I must be in trouble, huh? There must be something wrong? Can a lady be alone with her thoughts without needing a man around to keep her safe?
No, that's not...
No. And here I thought you might actually be a
Wait,
sweet boy.
I mean, yes. That's not what I meant.
I'm just teasing you.
Anyhow, not that you need help, but I can show you around if you'd like. I live in the village above, so I don't mind helping you out. I don't want to ask her anything about where she's from. Not yet, at least. She might get defensive and run off. I want to know more about her. I've never seen anything like that before.
Well, actually, now that you mention it, I could kind of use your help.
Wait, really?
Yes, really. To be honest, I'm not sure much about this world. I don't recall, never mind. You seem nice enough, and I get the feeling you couldn't hurt me even if you tried, so I'll trust you.
Wow, really? Oh my goodness, yes! Oh, sorry. It's just, I don't really get the chance to meet new people often. Nobody new really comes around our village these days.
And why is that again?
Well, to be honest, it's not really safe around here. Or at least, that's what my sister tells me. I think she's just overprotective of me, though. We should probably go meet her. Although, she won't be too happy about me even talking to you. Let's tell her that I saved you from drowning. She can't be mad at me for saving a lady's life. I'm a hero who saved a girl's life. Kira will be so proud.
Right.
Whatever. Let's go. Yes, I totally beat you up the hill. I did.
Sure, if that's what you want to call it. Because if this was actually a race, I'd win.
Hey, that's not... I wanted to ask you.
Yes?
So, you're... magic?
Magic?
Well, in the water you weren't really swimming. You kinda just glided. So...
Oh, is that not normal?
Well, I don't... I've never really left the village, so it could be for magic users. But here in the village, magic isn't an accepted practice. People wouldn't be happy about it.
Why is that?
There was this strange man who attacked our town. He was a magic user who used it for evil. So, even though he's gone, people here hate anyone with magic.
Huh? Who is she? What is she doing with Simon?
Seems a bit unfair if you ask me.
They mean well, just scared is all. By the way, you never told me your name.
Oh, it's... what is my name?
Moon. Your name is Moon.
My name is Moon. What was that?
Moon. Interesting.
Is it?
Well, no, I just meant...
Oh, so I'm not interesting now. Wow.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
What are they talking about?
I'm just teasing again.
You seem to do that a lot. Anyways, let's go tell Kira how I so bravely saved you.
You mean how I saved you?
That's not the point. She won't be happy if we tell her the truth. So, just go along with it, okay?
If you say so.
Okay, there's Kira. Do not sass her.
I feel like
She's
we're being
about to get
watched.
to work. And also,
Why are
no
they
magic.
sneaking around?
Are you listening? This is important. Kira doesn't mess around, especially before breakfast. Moon! Sorry, it's just... Kira doesn't like strangers. Let's just go talk to her. Hey, Kira! I know that you said I'm never meant to speak with people we don't know from the village. But this is a very special occasion. I mean, really, you should be proud of me for breaking your most precious rule. I basically saved her life.
Simon.
Your little brother is a true hero. There she was, drowning, on the brink of death, helpless. If I hadn't gone to save
Simon.
her, I'd hate to think what might have happened. Oh, the tragedy. It would have been so sad. I can't think about it. But nope, your brother saved the day. Yes, sirree.
Simon!
Sorry, but I really did save her. Listen, I know you want me to be more responsible, and I am. I took the responsibility of helping this poor, fragile girl, and...
Simon, get her a fresh set of clothes from the drawer.
Is there something wrong with my dress?
Not necessarily, it's just you're wet, and if the bandits saw you like that, they'd be sure to target you, so it's best you change.
I see. I stand out too much.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay then. Simon will help you out.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Let's go. Follow me. I can't believe she didn't try to kill me. She didn't even yell at me or anything.
She normally tries to kill you.
What? No. It's nothing like that. She's just a bit strict is all. No real harm is done. I know she means well. Here, just take this and get changed. It's not much, but it's better than walking around in wet clothing.
What if I like wet clothing? What if I prefer them wet?
I mean, if that's what you want.
I'll take them. They are from your sister, after all. It'd be rude not to.
Yeah. Whoa! Wait, stop! What are you doing?
Am I not meant to change?
Not in front of me! You're a lady! Let me step outside first. Ring the bell when you finish, and I'll give your old set of clothing to Kira. She'll get them cleaned up for you.
You know I couldn't say it in front of her.
I'm sorry.
You brought a strange girl into our home who you don't even know. You said you saved her, and then what? Just invited her to stay here? We don't have much as it is. How are we supposed to now look after some girl we know nothing about?
I know her name.
That's not...
Her name is Moon.
Moon? Interesting.
Is it?
You sit on the roof almost every night staring at the sky. Now the first person you bring home's name is Moon? Yes, it is interesting.
That's not true. I've invited Ruby.
Ruby doesn't count.
Why not?
Mom introduced us to Ruby when we were kids. It's not the same.
Well, that's the only way I got to talk to anyone before, so...
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Well, we can't just throw her into the wild without some food and fresh clothes. Is she dressed?
Yep.
Okay, I'll be in soon. Set up the plates and I'll figure out what we'll eat for breakfast.
You got it.
A cute little place. Is it just them two?
You look nice.
Thanks.
My sister's gonna be in soon. We need to set up the table to eat. Are you hungry?
Not particularly, but I'll have some. What are we eating?
Not sure yet. She'll be going to the market later to sell. In the meantime, I'll have a set of chores to do while she's gone.
What are chores?
Like small jobs. Maybe she'll let me off for the day since you're here.
Lazy.
I like to think of myself as opportunistic.
Hope you like eggs. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
No, you're not.
Huh?
What do you mean?
You were out early in the morning, all the way down the cliffside. Who knows what you touched? Do you really want to eat with those hands?
The fruits of a man's work.
Simon, go wash your hands. So, Moon, is it true
Is what true?
that Simon here saved you?
Yes, he did.
I see. What were you doing out in the water so early in the morning? And Simon, how did you know she was there?
What do you mean?
You woke up today earlier than me, and I wake up early. I heard you come in last night, so you didn't stay out. You left the house this morning before I did.
Well, you see...
I had screamed for help a few times. Simon just happened to be the only one who heard me, I guess.
Okay, but why were you there? Where did you come from? Not many people come around these parts anymore.
Well, I don't really remember.
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
So you were just there, in the middle of the river? No memory as to why or how you were there?
I can see why that seems strange, believe me. It is to me too. But all I remember is waking up and realizing I had been floating out in the water.
What about before then?
What do I remember? I know my name. What else? I know I'm not from here.
If you don't want to tell me, that's fine. But I don't feel comfortable allowing someone I don't know stay at our house. So I'm sorry you don't know why you're here, but you can't stay here tonight. You'll have to find somewhere else to go.
Wait, what? Why?
I understand.
I can ask around the village today to see if anyone is willing to take you, but that's about all I can do.
Kira!
If you don't mind, I've got things to do today. Simon, get your chores done. Since you have a friend, you can get double what you usually get done on your own. I'll be back later.
This is so unfair.
Your sister is just trying to look out for your safety. You know nothing about me.
Well, apparently I know more about you than you do.
What was that?
Nothing. Let's finish up and get to doing those chores.
Ah, yes, the chores you so hope not to have to do today. Now, not only do you have to do them, but I have to help you with them.
I mean, I did save your life.
Oh, really?
Don't worry. I'll look after her.
Should I be more afraid? I feel safe, but something in me feels I should be more on edge.
Where is she?
She's not in her room, Your Greatness.
Obviously, find her.
On it.
So, are you sure about this?
Do you put her well-being over that of us all?
Of course not. It's just that we can't be sure this would even work.
That girl is not worth fussing over. One less useless life. She serves no real purpose. No life is useless. I don't remember asking your opinion. She will be found and executed.
Any sign of her?
No, ma'am. We've searched every room.
All right, I'll inform Her Majesty. The rest of you, search the outskirts of the palace. See if you can find witnesses who may have seen her run off. If she's not in the palace, she may have escaped, and we can't let her get far.
Yes, ma'am.
Whoa, serious? Are you okay?
You stay in the palace. The rest come with me.
get yourself into trouble. Hey, it's okay. We can hide in here. Serious? What did you do? Not feeling very talkative, I see.
Where is Sirius?
Oh, he's in here.
What are you doing in here?
He seemed to be upset, so I asked him for a chat, but he doesn't seem to be very chatty.
What does he have to be upset about?
Upset? Still upset over that useless girl? Really? Get over yourself, Sirius. There are more important matters worth being upset about. You dare ignore me?
Your Majesty,
What is it?
the guards are searching for you. There is news that Moon was spotted not too long ago by one of the servants.
Take me to them.
Sirius? Do you have something to do with this convenient disappearance? Sol will put it together soon. If you can prove she's not the cause of this cursed plague in our world, maybe we can convince Sol to spare her.
Many of us are on your side, Sirius, though it may not seem that way. Sol is only acting out of fear.
Everything is gonna be okay.
Is that so? I wonder how Sol would feel knowing her closest friends are questioning her wishes.
Useless. I expect answers soon. Don't approach me until you have information of actual value.
I apologize. We will work tirelessly until she is found.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. Seems I've wasted your time.
You were only a messenger. It's not your fault. It's those impotent guards.
They do their best, Your Majesty.
You've been a part of the court for a while now, Mars. You are allowed to refer to me by my name.
As you wish, Sol.
So, is there any news?
Ugh, not yet. I knew that girl was trouble. I should have got rid of her the first day she came here.
Remind me again, why did you keep her here?
That is none of your concern.
Forgive me. Is it possible that someone may have tipped her off about her execution?
No one would dare... Serious?
Serious! Oh, serious!
He's not around, Haley.
Oh? Where'd he go?
What do you need him for?
I don't really see how that has anything to do with you.
Does Sol want him? Haley, I am your superior.
I don't think so. I answer to Sol and only Sol.
You may work for Sol, but I am a member of the court. I still deserve respect.
Nah, we all know you don't make any of the decisions around here. Maybe when Sirius is in charge, but for right now, you're pretty much decorational. Come on, get angry with me. Let it out.
I am not angry.
You're no fun. You know, this is probably why no one takes you seriously. You're just not intimidating.
I don't have to be intimidating to be respected.
Sure you do. Just look at Sol. No one dares blink wrong in her direction. Except Sirius, I guess. Which brings us back. I think you don't want to tell me where he is. He was acting kind of strange today. Do you know why that is?
Why don't we play a game?
A game?
Yeah, a game.
What kind of game?
The first person to find Sirius wins.
I'll pass.
Oh? But I thought you wanted to find him.
Someone will find him soon enough, and then he'll be in big trouble.
Trouble? What kind of trouble?
The kind where he's locked away until it's his turn to run this place. Either that, or until we're all consumed by this curse, plague, corruption. What do you guys call it in court? No, I don't think so.
What?
You're running off to go find Sirius. I can't let you do that. Not without me, of course. Or we can stand here and let him be taken away anyways. Your choice. He might already be taken.
The guards can't take him.
Maybe not, but Soul can. All they'd have to do is tell her where he is. Come on, this could be fun. I got it. A new game. Let's see what will happen first. Will Soul get to him first and lock him away forever? Will the guards find him and tell Soul so she can lock him away forever? Or will we find him and I'll tell Soul so she can lock him away forever?
Or will I find him and we figure out exactly what's going on?
Aw, you're forgetting about me. That's not very nice. Why would I let you get away with it?
You can't stop me.
No, not directly. But I'll just tell Soul you helped him escape. And then you'll be the one getting put away.
Is that so?
Yep, you're understanding now.
Okay, I'll play.
Oh, you'll play. Okay. Let's say the winner gets respect.
You're on.
Whatever it is, it's of no concern now. So, what do you have to do anyway?
Kira just leaves me a list every day. Usually the same chores every week, just different each day. Okay, let's look. Collect the eggs, brush Hubert, water the garden.
I don't think I've ever done that before.
Lucky for you, I'm here to teach you.
Knowing you, I'd probably be better off learning on my own.
Hey! We'll just go top to bottom. Should be easy enough.
Okay.
Wait, do you have magic powers that can let you instantly get all these done?
No. I don't really know what I can do aside from glide across the water. It just kinda felt right.
What kind of use is a girl from the sky if she can't even magically do my chores? Okay then, the old-fashioned way it is. Why are you holding it like that?
I am sweeping.
That's not how you hold a broom.
I will hold it how I want. Strange little creatures. I'm just gonna approach slowly. Just gonna get the eggs and... No. Second time's a charm. Alrighty, chickens. You got me the first time, but I won't let it happen again. I'm gonna get in there, grab the eggs, and be fine.
They're not gonna hurt you.
They were looking at me funny. Okay. Ah!
You're back early.
Well, I got lucky. When I told Ruby about Moon and needing a place to stay, she insisted in taking her in.
What? No!
Hey, Kira! How's it going?
It's been an interesting start to the day.
Oh? What do you mean?
Simon brought a lost girl home.
He did what?
Yeah. Now I've got to find somewhere for her to stay. Not too comfortable letting her stay with us.
She could stay with me?
Are you sure? I don't know, Ruby. We don't know anything about this girl. She could be dangerous.
No, I insist. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, okay. If you're this eager, I won't turn you down.
Couldn't let that happen.
So yeah, Moon, this is Ruby, Moon. You'll be staying at her place for the time being. Her parents have always been a big help to us when we needed it, so you'll be in good hands.
Nice to meet you, Ruby.
Mm-hmm. Simon! Hi, Simon, sweetie, how are you?
Hello, Ruby.
Are you almost done with your chores?
How did she know we were doing chores?
We?
I always get the chores done in the morning. Yeah, Ruby, we're almost done with them. Just one last thing to do.
Can I help?
You want to help?
Yes! No sense in letting some stranger help. She might slow you down. I'll help.
Actually, she's been a great help. Well, mostly.
What's that supposed to mean?
So, what's the last thing you need to get done?
We need to clean up Hubert's dung.
What?
Yep, that's all you, Ruby. You're so kind for offering to help.
Simon, you can't let Ruby do that. It will ruin her dress.
What's the matter, Ruby? Can't handle getting a little dirty?
I'll show you. Ah! Yo.
Oh no, Ruby!
I'm so sorry, Ruby. Let me help you get cleaned up. Is that better?
Yes. Thanks, Kira.
Oh, that was hilarious.
How about you and Moon head home and you can show her around?
I want to go!
Are you sure that was your last chore?
Yes, absolutely!
Okay then. I don't see a problem with the three of you heading into the village together. Keep an eye on Moon and be safe. Simon, be home before sundown.
Okay!
Welcome to Aura!
It's quite...
Small.
Yeah.
It's a small village, but it's home. Right, Simon?
Yeah, I guess.
You guess?
I say we go to the bakery first and get some sweets. Then we could take her around the rest of the shops and head to my house. Don't worry, I'll cover us for today.
Thanks, Ruby.
What's a bakery?
What? There are no bakeries wherever you crawled out from?
I don't know.
You don't know? How can you not know?
Ruby! Moon lost her memory. She doesn't seem to know anything about herself or most other things.
Oh. Kira didn't mention that. I'm sorry.
It's nothing to be sorry about.
Well, in that case, I am honored to be the first person to show you the wonders of a bakery. Simon and I used to go to the bakery lots of times as kids. He's got a real sweet tooth.
Sweet tooth?
She means I really like sweets. Let's go see what they have.
I could get you all the sweets you wanted, Simon, if you just...
Oh, I get it now.
What? It's nothing!
You like Simon.
What? No, well...
Oh, that's funny.
No, it is not!
It kind of is.
Is not.
Is.
Not!
You guys coming?
Yes, coming!
Ugh.
It smells nice.
It smells amazing.
Ruby, Simon. Always nice when you kids stop in. Who's this little lady? She a friend of yours?
Little.
She's a new friend, visiting Aura.
And we're not kids anymore, Mr. Wilkins.
Ah, sorry, Ruby. I forget you kids are getting older now. You'll be running old Aura soon. What an honor it will be to have you as a new leader. Oh, and welcome, new one. I know it's not much, but she's got its charms. I never get tired of that warm air and calm feeling.
Never? Haven't you ever wanted to travel and see what's out there?
Well, I once lived across the waters. My parents brought us here when I was just a young boy. I don't remember much about what that place was like, but I remember the people weren't as kind as they are here.
Oh.
Is it dangerous outside of Aura?
Anywhere can be dangerous, little lady. Even Aura's got its bandits. But I honestly couldn't tell you. The only place nearby is Calico. Most people around here avoid going there as much as possible.
How come? Is it bad?
Because the weather is terrible in Calico. My dad brought me a few times, and it was the worst. It rains unpredictably. Oh, and it stinks. It's gray and muddy and...
Now, it's not nice to talk about other places in such a way. But yes, Ruby is right. Enough of that, though. You all came in here for some treats now, didn't ya? What can I get for you all?
Mr. Wilkins, this is a sweets emergency.
How serious are we talking?
The utmost serious. Our friend, Moon here, has never been to a bakery.
Nonsense!
It's true.
Guess I'll just have to give her the best Aura has to offer. Anything here catch your eye there, Moon?
I don't know what anything in here is, so I'm not sure.
You should try the apple pie. It's my favorite.
Okay, I'll try the apple pie.
Alright, here you go. On the house for the first timer. But, little lady, where do you come from to have never heard of anything in my shop? We are the best bakery around, but you've heard of nothing in my store?
It's a long story.
No, it's not. Simon found her this morning. She claims to have lost her memory.
Ruby!
What?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Why are you sorry?
Well, it's unfortunate. But I wish the best of luck to you.
Mr. Wilkins is so sweet.
Is that because he makes sweets?
Haha, very funny.
Where should we go next?
There's the tavern. Or we could go to the hat shop. Maybe we could see Ella and maybe get you some new clothes, Simon?
No, thank you. Kira says it's not worth spending money on clothes if you don't really need them.
Is this dress not Kira's?
I got that for her as a gift on her birthday. She's never worn it.
Oh.
Let's show her all our favorite spots around Aura and then we can head home.
Sounds good.
Everyone seems kind.
Yeah, everyone in the village tries to look out for each other as much as possible. It's just us, really. We don't get visitors often.
So I've heard.
Listen, if you have any bad intentions, I suggest you take them elsewhere. Simon and Kira have suffered enough.
Suffered?
We don't need anyone causing trouble or trying to get in my way.
Oh right, I almost forgot. You like Simon.
Whatever! He already knows. I used to be kind of annoying about it.
Used to be?
Hey!
What happened? Did he reject you?
Not exactly. I don't know. We were kids. He was still struggling after losing his parents.
It'd be a shame if someone new were to swoop in.
You will not!
I'm only joking. I'm not interested in that idiot.
He's not an idiot.
So then, what happened?
He froze and said he doesn't know enough about the world to think about being with someone. Whatever that means.
Not completely dumb after all.
What's that supposed to mean?
I may not know a lot about you or Simon, but I can understand that it might be hard to accept love from someone when you don't even really know yourself or the world you live in. You feel trapped, but...
I thought you lost your memory. What would you know?
I don't know what I'm saying. So, where am I sleeping?
You can have my room down here. My parents are on business, so it's just us.
Thank you for letting me stay, Ruby.
I didn't do it for you.
Well, I guess it's time to hit the bed. Siri, I've been stuck here my whole life. I know nothing outside of these walls and couldn't know less about what I want. I couldn't possibly accept you.
This is embarrassing. Sirius, have I taught you nothing? The only thing other people will do is hurt you. She is nothing. Forget her.
Was that me? Who were they?
Oh, you're still here?
Where else would I be?
Gone? A figment of my imagination? A terrible nightmare to be forgotten.
Wouldn't you like that?
Like is not a strong enough word to describe how I would feel.
Well then, I'll just get out of your hair today.
Splendid.
And go hang out with Simon without you.
What? No way!
Ruby?
Hey, Simon.
What are you doing here?
I just, wanted to let you know that Moon, slept well last night. Yeah. Where did she go?
I saw that.
Oh, Kira. Hello.
It's not nice to tease her that way.
I thought it was pretty funny. Look at her.
You're blocking my stand. Do you mind?
Oh? What is it for?
Simon and I are farmers. I have to come down here to sell to the village.
Do you like farming?
It gets us by. Makes me feel closer to my parents, since they taught me how to.
Oh, you just stand there all day?
Not all day, but in the mornings at least.
Why does your light go away?
What?
It was light when I got here, and then dark, And now it's light again.
What? Do you mean the sun?
Is that the light?
Wow, you're either really good at acting or your memory's really gone. Listen, I've got work to do, so you'll have to ask someone else your questions.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you gave her your room. That's nice of you.
I only really use it when my parents are home, which isn't often these days with the number of meetings they've had in Calico.
Still, it's nice of you. Where's Moon, by the way?
She's at the house, I think.
I don't think we should leave her on her own, given her situation.
Whoa. What are those?
They're music discs.
Music discs?
Yes, they play music. You put it into this box here and it'll play for you.
How does it work?
It's a special magic item designed by a friend of mine across the water. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I think the disc has a gemstone ring in the center imbued with music, and the box somehow brings it out. He says it'll be a big hit, and wants me to test run them here in Aura.
Where is across the water? Are you from there?
You haven't traveled much, have you? Well, there are quite a few villages like this one across the land. Some big, some small, although Aura is the smallest one I've ever been to. I think that's why I'm supposed to test run them here, if they stop working, never mind. But it gives them a chance to see if they'll last long enough to be good to sell.
Can I have one?
Of course, they're 3 coins a disc.
I don't have any coins.
Oh, well, I can't give you one, but we can listen to one here if you'd like.
Okay.
Kira, have you seen Moon? She's not at Ruby's.
Not since earlier. She was asking weird questions. I told her I was busy and that she'd have to ask someone else. I assumed she'd ask you.
Oh no. Where could she have gone?
Maybe she went to the bakery to talk with Mr. Wilkins?
Try asking around the square first. If she went to the bakery, someone would have seen her pass by. And if not, then you won't waste any time looking for her.
Okay, thanks, Kira.
Do we have to find her? If she gets lost, it's her own fault.
Ruby, I found her. She's my responsibility.
If you say so. There's Ella! We can go ask her!
Wait, have you noticed something different?
About what?
There's music, but I don't see anyone playing any instruments.
You're right. Where's it coming from?
I think it's coming from the stall.
Can I have another one?
Sweetie, I know this is all probably very new and exciting for you, but I think I've given you a bit too much. Also, I can't afford to keep giving it to you for free.
Don't talk to me like I'm a child. I am much older than I look.
Well, you're sure going through these sweets like a child would. I must say, you seem mighty different today than the last time I saw you.
I want to know things.
I see. How about you stop down by the tavern? There are plenty of folk talking and sharing news. You'll learn a lot there.
Okay. Ruby asks, you don't know where I am.
Are you playing music?
Why, yes, I am. I'm honored that the daughter of the village lord would bless my stall with her presence.
Where's the music coming from?
From inside this box.
That's impossible.
It's a new discovery by a friend of mine. With the help of some magic, he figured out how to store music onto discs and have them play out of these boxes.
Do you know where you are?
Of course, I'm an aura.
Ruby, I don't think he means any harm.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Ruby!
Did I do something to offend you? I'm not sure what I did, but I sure I meant no harm.
Magic is not welcome here. Please, pack up your things and leave Aura. I don't want to have to ask again.
What's wrong with magic?
Magic is dangerous and destructive. We will not allow you to taint our village.
It's only music.
As far as we know, this music could be used to poison our minds and control us.
With all due respect, no such magic exists in this world. But I know when I'm not welcome somewhere. A bit of advice to the future lord. Your ignorance and intolerance will only bring to your downfall. It is no wonder why you rarely get any merchants visiting to sell in your village. The people of Aura have loved these music discs. A girl right before you came wanting to purchase one, but unfortunately did not have the coin for it. I regret now not simply giving it to her for free. She would have appreciated it.
I do not care for your advice. Good day.
I'm sorry about Ruby, but did you say a girl?
Yes, she was very amusing. She had these wonderful gray eyes I've never seen before.
Do you happen to know where she went?
I believe I saw her walking towards the village bakery. I might stop there myself before I leave.
Thank you, and I'm sorry again about Ruby. She's just afraid is all.
Fear is no excuse to treat others who have done you no wrong poorly.
I think you should apologize to that merchant. It was only music.
We can't trust anyone who uses magic.
That's not fair, Ruby. What happened was a long time ago.
What happened is the reason both of your parents are gone. We won't let it happen again. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Okay. Well, the merchant says he saw Moon walking into the bakery, so let's go see.
Hey, Mr. Wilkins.
Ruby! Simon! Lovely to see you in here. Your friend was in here earlier. Seemed a bit troubled.
Do you know where she went?
Oh, I think she's upset about her memory. I told her earlier that she should go to the tavern.
Okay, let's go there quick so we don't miss her.
Whoa. If you're gonna come in here demanding answers to your questions, I think it's only proper you know my name.
I suppose.
Hello, Miss...
Moon.
I'm Owen. I'm the owner of this tavern. How can I help you today?
Okay, Owen. I need to know things.
What kind of things?
Everything.
Nobody knows everything.
Why is everything so green and blue?
Why should it not be?
I don't know.
Come on, tell me. Where are you from?
What's it to you?
This one's got a sharp tongue.
My tongue is not sharp. It's smooth. Look.
Funny one.
Moon!
Oh. Hooray! We found you.
Well, your friends are here.
Friends is a strong word.
Are you okay?
Why would I not be?
Whatever, we found her. Let's just go.
Goodbye, Owen.
Goodbye, Moon.
Moon, you shouldn't run off without telling us where you are.
Why not? I don't belong to you.
Well, no, but...
I don't have to do anything.
Yes, but...
He's just trying to be a good friend.
Are we friends?
I thought we were.
Why not? Fine. We're friends.
Great. Now that that's settled, can we go do something else?
Let's drop Simon in the water and see how long it takes him to get out.
No!
Maybe we don't go down to the river today.
But it's such a good day to go. And we were chasing after Moon for so long, we could use a bit of refreshing.
I enjoy the water.
Let's go!
Moon.
Okay.
What is it?
I think Simon's just afraid since he can't swim. Let's just do something else. You mentioned the hat shop?
No. Simon's still gone down to the water plenty of times. That can't be it.
I just don't want to today, Ruby, okay?
Ruby, have you seen the merchant with the disc in the village?
I've asked that merchant to leave. We do not allow magic in Aura.
I see.
Let's just go home. Knock, knock!
Simon? What are you doing here?
Hey! I've got a while before I have to get to bed. Is Moon up?
Oh. You're here for Moon?
Hey, Moon!
Hey, Simon.
I want to show you something.
Just Moon?
Yeah. Sorry, Ruby. We can hang out another time.
Sure. Let's see it.
Follow me.
Not that I'm complaining, but why couldn't Ruby come?
This is personal.
Haven't you known Ruby for a long time?
This isn't something Ruby would understand.
Right, but you think some stranger you just met will. Aren't you not allowed to leave or something?
We're friends, remember? And I'm allowed to come out here.
What is this place?
When they were around, my mother used to take me out late at night to look at the stars. We would count them and give them names. Kira always thought it was silly, but the way my mother talked about the night sky, I thought it was beautiful.
It is quite pretty, though it's very dark.
Yeah, it's pretty. But it's not just that. She would come up with the most wonderful stories about what might be out there, the possibilities.
What happened to your parents anyways?
They're gone. We didn't really understand what was happening. There weren't any bodies. Oh, I just realized. I didn't even think about it. I'm sorry.
What?
You don't...
I don't... what?
Your parents. You probably don't even remember them. I shouldn't have said anything.
Simon, I can't be sad about someone I don't remember.
Really? Would you not be curious? Or want to find them?
I'm more concerned about myself at the moment. Not interested in finding anyone.
But your parents are a part of you. They raise you and teach you.
I'd love to relate, but again, no memory.
I guess so.
So, how do you know they're dead?
I don't know.
How don't you know?
Remember the man I told you about? the reason why everyone in Aura hates magic.
Yeah?
There was a night when he attacked. I don't know how or why, but my parents disappeared that night. It was late. I woke up to the sounds of screaming and the smell of fire. I looked around for my parents, but only found Kira standing outside, frozen. She was terrified. The village was in shambles. People were running and screaming. Ruby ran towards us and told us to hide. We stayed hidden for what felt like hours. I don't know what the man wanted, but I saw him running away. When it all calmed down, Lord Ivan, Ruby's father, came to us and said it was safe to come out, but our parents were nowhere to be found. He's looked after us ever since, but Kira's never been the same. It's as if because they're gone, I can't have my own life. Kira insists we stay here and never leave. She treats me like a child.
Well, in her defense, you do act like a child.
No, I don't. I just want everyone to be happy.
So, do you want to leave? Is that why you're telling me this?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm telling you this. You're new. You're not from around here. You don't know me as the poor orphaned boy.
No, I don't. I see you as the dumb boy who jumped into a river when he can't even swim.
I was trying to help.
Remind me never to ask for your help in the future.
Everyone wants me to be this helpless, lovable farm boy who can't think for himself. If I ever bring up leaving, it upsets them. Ruby would hate it, and Kira... Kira would feel betrayed. I think she hopes our parents might come back one day.
Well, what do you think?
I think they would be here if they could. I just don't understand why I have to stay. If Kira's here, then even if they do come back, she can send me a letter or something.
Why bother being who anyone else wants you to be?
Easy for you to say.
What do you mean?
You don't know anyone. No one expects you to be anything. You're free to leave whenever you want.
You expect something from me.
What?
You've been clinging to me like a lost puppy since you found me.
So, it's not every day someone is stranded in the lake.
I wasn't technically stranded.
Whatever. You don't care what I think. You don't care what anyone thinks. You just say and do what you want.
Is that so?
Yes, you're completely free. Anyways, I like to stay out at night and look at the stars like I did with my mother. I like to think that when we die, we're reborn as a star in a new world somewhere far, far away.
I don't remember the sky.
What?
I don't think I've ever seen it before coming here.
How could you not have seen the sky? Are you okay?
I don't know. The stars feel familiar, but what is that?
What is what?
That big bright one.
That's the moon.
The moon? Am I free?
You just say and do what you want.
Why is this bothering me? I mean, it's true,
Your father abandoned you here. How pitiful. I can't say you're the first person he's left behind. Now you're at my mercy. You will stay and do as I command. Not a single thought you have will be allowed without my approval. You should be grateful I allowed you to even leave this room.
Her again. Why do I keep seeing her?
It's bothering you because you've never been free before.
You're the one who told me my name.
Hello, Moon.
What are you? How do you know me?
I am a friend.
Where have you been hiding?
I am concealing myself. It would be a bit complicated to explain to the people here what I am.
What do you know about me?
I know more than you could imagine.
Who is that woman I keep seeing?
She was your caretaker.
Where is she?
It is not the right moment for you to know.
Why not?
For the first time in your life, you are free. You may not realize it, but what you are experiencing now is precious. You have the opportunity to recreate yourself, to define for yourself who you are and what you wish to be. I will not take that away from you by confining you to your past.
Why can't I remember anything?
It is best for you not to know. For now, consider it a gift from people who care about you.
Why are you with me?
It was the wish of myself and a dear friend that I help you in this new world. Many things have gone off course to how they should be. I, and others like me, should have stepped in to help things sooner, but failed to do so. I believe you are the first step into righting the wrongs of the past.
Why me?
You will learn soon enough. For now, appreciate your journey. Also, be nicer to Simon. You and he are more similar than you think.
Does this make you a stalker?
What?
You supposedly know everything about me and watch everything I do. Meanwhile, I know nothing about you.
I am not a stalker. I am an all-powerful,
Continue.
I think Simon would be a valuable friend to have by your side. I'm going to go now. Excuse me.
What am I supposed to think now? Simon, huh? From what he was saying earlier, it sounded like he could use a bit of freedom himself. Not like anything is really stopping him. Or it is nice and all, but maybe it is time to go out and explore this new world. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have someone around who actually knows this place.
Huh? She just got back. Where's she going now?
Moon? What? What are you doing here?
Come on, we're leaving.
Leaving? Where are we going? Moon, what is this?
You said you wanted to leave, so let's go. Do you really want to stay here being who everyone else wants you to be? Or do you want to start living your life?
Okay.
Alright then, let's go.
Are you sure about this?
Yes. There's something over there. It looks like...
smoke.
Let's check it out.
Wait, Moon!
It's a camp.
It's bandits!
How do you know? Maybe they're friendly travelers.
Is that a joke?
You tell me.
We should get...
What was that?
Ruby!
Simon, wait. You can't just go running after her. We need to be careful.
What if bandits got her?
The world would be better off with one less Ruby.
Moon!
I'm kidding. If they have her, it might be easier to save her where we can actually see her. You know, not running off into the dark.
We have to help her. We can't let her get hurt. Why was she even out here?
She must have followed me. How dangerous are the bandits?
They've never seriously hurt anyone from the village, probably so they won't draw too much attention to themselves. But it's different with Ruby. She's in line to be our next village lord. She's important.
If they're staying at the camp, wouldn't they bring her back there?
So we just wait?
Yes, we wait and hope for an opportunity. Maybe they'll go to sleep and we can walk on out with her?
Yeah, maybe.
What's a girl like her doing out in the woods alone at these hours?
Don't know. But good for us. Boss is happy. Says she's valuable.
I'm going out.
Out?
Yes, out.
What do we care?
Right.
Don't make a sound.
Moon, is this really the best plan?
Do you want to save her or not?
Where did you even get that?
I took from Ruby's. Now let's go.
What do we have here?
You have our friend, we have yours. Seems like a fair trade to me.
You can keep her. Your friend is much more valuable.
You'd abandon your own friend?
The daughter of the village lord, or some trash girl with nothing going for her?
Okay then, how about this donkey?
It's a horse.
Horse?
We quite need that horse.
Shut up.
Would you look at that? You quite need this horse.
Really? You hesitate for a horse, but not me.
We knew you'd escape.
Yeah, no hard feelings.
Yeah, no hard feelings.
What do you think you're doing?
What is going on?
No idea. We'll see how this plays out.
This is how it's gonna go. You guys go get your friends and get out of here. I don't want to see your faces ever again. The rest of us are going to have a nice chat about how much my life is worth.
Go, Simon, go, go, go.
What just happened?
We just saved Ruby's life.
I'm so sorry. Thank you.
Why were you following us?
I heard you sneak out. What exactly were you doing?
Going out for a stroll.
Let's get you home, Ruby.
Where were you? Hello? I wake up this morning and you're gone for the second time. What were you doing? And why is Ruby so shaken up?
It's my fault. They snuck out because of me, and we got into trouble.
No, it's my fault. I followed them out and got into trouble. They saved me.
Saved you?
From bandits.
From what? What were you doing so far from the village?
We were leaving.
What do you mean you were leaving?
Simon, what is she talking about?
We were gonna leave Aura.
I can't even look at you right now. How could you just leave? In the middle of the night? What was I supposed to think when you were suddenly gone? With no explanation, just like...
I didn't think about it like that. I would have written.
I don't want to hear it. Moon, I think you should leave. Your actions put Simon and Ruby in danger.
I understand.
You can't be serious.
Ruby,
I believe your father is returning from Caligo soon. I will ask if he can arrange for Moon to be escorted there.
Kira, I'm not a child.
What?
Moon didn't force me to go anywhere. I left because I wanted to.
I don't want to hear it, Simon. There is nothing wrong with Aura.
Goodbye, Moon. Ruby, take her home.
Goodbye, Simon.
I can't even look at you right now. How could you do that to me?
You don't understand.
Some girl shows up and you just up and run away with her? What are you thinking?
It's not like that. It's just...
What possible explanation could you have?
Mom. Mom always loved the stars. She believed they were alive, that they had souls. One night I was out with Mom and she told me that if you're lucky, you can see the stars shoot across the sky. And that if it did, it meant that a soul was traveling.
What does this have to do with you deciding to run off in the night?
I saw Moon fall from the sky.
Excuse me?
I didn't find her in the river that morning. I saw her fall from the sky that night. She landed in the water and just disappeared. When I went back in the morning, she was just floating there.
Simon, look, I missed them too. But those were just stories, nothing more. What you think you saw was probably just a dream you had before waking up.
I know what I saw!
Simon, that's enough. We are not leaving this village. Moon is not some lost soul, and you could have been seriously hurt. Moon is leaving this village alone.
Why were you going to leave?
It's nothing personal, Ruby.
If you want to leave, then leave. But why drag Simon along with you? Why disappear in the middle of the night? Without even saying goodbye?
I'm sorry for not saying goodbye, but I'm not sorry for asking Simon to go with me.
I had a feeling. The moment I saw you in that yellow dress.
I was wearing this when we met.
I saw you and Simon come up from the water. I'd woken up early that morning and I saw you. A strange girl from who knows where. It's no wonder why Simon's thinking about leaving again.
Instead of trying to stop him from leaving, why don't you go with him?
And leave Aura behind? I can't do that! My family is the head of the village. We have a responsibility to lead and guard it. Aura is our home. I won't just throw her away.
You can always come back. Not like you're in charge now, are you?
You don't get it. I'm an only child. Last night is a perfect example of what could happen if I leave. If something happens to me, there will be no one else to take the lead after my parents.
But there's lots of people in Aura.
It doesn't work like that. The head family is the backbone of any village. Our line has been in Aura for generations. If we go, people will just go somewhere else. We lead this village because we love it. It is an honor that I will not put aside. Plus, I don't think Simon intends to come back after leaving.
I think you're wrong. Simon cares too much about you and Kira. Do you really think he would just leave you behind?
Maybe, but what if he meets someone he likes? Then what do I do?
If he moves on to someone else, it's his loss. Plus, who could be cooler than the daughter of the village head family lord or whatever? Give yourself more credit.
You're right, but I'd be worried about him, you know?
Trying to force him to stay would just make you both miserable.
Promise to come back and visit after you leave?
I promise.
There you are, my little rubes. Oh, and who's this?
This is Moon, Father. She's been staying with us.
Nice to meet you, Moon. I am Ivan, Aura's lord. I've just got back from some business in Caligo. I was hoping we could maybe get some help to get travelers who stop by Caligo's ports for trade to take an interest in trade with Aura, but I don't think discussions went well.
Unfortunate, Father. Where's Mother?
She's out in the village visiting friends. You know how she is. Have you guys eaten yet? I brought sweets.
For breakfast?
As long as you don't tell your mother. I wonder who that could be. Ira, lovely to see you. What brings you here?
Hello, Lord Ivan. I've seen you've met Moon.
Ah, yes. Ruby's friend.
Moon is having some trouble. You see, she's lost her memory and needs to find her home. I was thinking it would be a great help to her to bring her to Caligo. Perhaps someone there knows who she is.
Ruby, did you not mention this to me?
Yes. Sorry, Father.
I've just returned from Caligo, but perhaps another trip would do me good. Maybe Moon is a Lost Lord herself, and in returning her, I will reap a reward.
Father!
I would be delighted to help your new friend, Ruby. We can leave tomorrow morning. Thank you, Kira.
Thank you. Good day.
Is it really so bad for me to leave? I'm not like Kira. I don't want to stay and do nothing for the rest of my life. I want to explore, learn, and become my own person. Our parents were smart. They must have traveled and learned so much about the world. No way they were just simple farmers their whole lives. Surely Kira knows this. Maybe I'm a bit childish, but how will I learn anything if I don't experience things on my own? And Kira's wrong. I know what I saw. Mom would have believed me. Kira's always been more like Dad, always working hard, straight to the point. Mom was more imaginative, always finding ways to make things more fun. How did they manage to get along so well? I'll show Kira. She's wrong about those stories. They're real, and Moon is living proof.
Simon?
Hey, I'm sorry about Kira. Maybe she'll change her mind. What happened after you guys left?
Simon, I'm leaving tomorrow morning. Thank you for being kind, but it's about time I go. Nothing here for me, really.
What about me and Ruby?
You guys were lovely, but I was never gonna stay.
Yeah, but this is so sudden.
It's for the best, Simon. Thank you for helping me, but I've overstayed my welcome. It's time for me to go.
We were supposed to go together.
It seems like you still have some things here you need to take care of. Sorry, Simon.
I won't let this go. Moon can't just leave. Carol will have to understand.
So this is it.
Yeah, but don't worry. You'll see me again sometime.
I packed some things for you. I know you don't have much.
Thank you, Ruby. I appreciate it.
Goodbye, little lady. Best of luck to you.
Bye, Moon. I'm sorry for getting you into trouble with Kira.
It's not your fault, and I was leaving anyways.
Alright, Moon. Everything is settled. Are you ready to head off?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Caligo is a fair ride away, but we'll make it within a day.
Ruby!
Kira, are you okay?
Is Simon here? I can't find him.
No, he didn't come to say goodbye. I was surprised.
Where is he? You don't think he snuck off again?
I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
Okay, I can do this. Just don't make any noise.
Hey, who's messing with the horses?
Shoot!
Oh, it's him again. God.
What's going on?
That boy from the other night is trying to steal the horses.
Not both. Just one.
You'd have to be a fool to come back here.
I know. I'm sorry, it's just...
Take it.
What?
Take the horse. I was gonna get rid of it anyway.
That's kind of you.
I see it more as a debt repaid.
Debt?
If it weren't for the whole situation with your friend, I wouldn't have become the new leader. Well, not as soon at least.
What about the other guy?
You're asking too many questions.
You're pretty generous for a bandit.
I wouldn't bet on it. Now get out of here before I change my mind.
Thanks,
The name's Gilda. Now I'm losing my patience. Go!
He wouldn't have tried to follow her.
No, I don't think.
Don't worry! I'll be okay!
Was that Simon?
We'll ask around in Caligo to see if anyone recognizes you. Though our discussions aren't going well, the Lord is kind. You won't be left on your own.
Thank you. Is that?
Do you see something?
Nothing. I'm impressed. And kind of relieved. But I won't tell him that.
Here we are. Caligo. I'm gonna go speak with the Lord myself first. Stay around here where I can find you, and then we'll see what we can do about your situation.
Thank you.
Psst, over here.
I'll admit, I didn't think you had it in you.
It wasn't easy. Where's Lord Ivan going?
He wants to talk with the Lord of Caligo to see what they can do for me.
They won't be able to help you.
Anyhow, Ruby was right. The weather here is terrible.
There's water falling from the sky and it stinks.
It's rain. And yeah, it does smell pretty awful.
So what should we do?
Wait until Lord Ivan leaves so he can't take me back. Then we'll go from there.
This feels like a waste of time. This place doesn't feel familiar.
Just wait to see what they say. He's coming now.
Alright, Moon, you can come in now. Lord Barrow, this is Moon.
Nice to meet you, Moon. I'm so sorry to hear about your memory. You can stay in my home until we find out whether anyone has asked around for someone missing.
Yes, Caligo is a great place for this sort of thing, compared to Aura anyways. I should return home, but I wish you luck.
I do have a friend with me, if that's okay.
Lord Ivan didn't mention a friend. Oh, it's alright. I suppose you'll be more comfortable with a friend.
Simon!
Welcome! Let's go up. I'm sure you're tired after your trip. It's nice you have someone willing to travel with you while you get help.
It didn't feel right leaving her on her own.
Excuse me if this comes off as rude, but your clothes, they're all torn up.
It's no problem. I'm used to it. Me and my sister are on our own, and we try to save as much as we can.
Ruby would have gotten you clothes.
Yeah, but they already helped us out a lot as it is. We don't want to be too much of a burden.
You say we. Is that your family?
My sister.
Ah, I see. Well, I've met Ruby and I can tell you that she doesn't see you as a burden, Simon. She cares very deeply about others. It is our job as lords to take care of the people in our village. Every opportunity to help someone gives us great pleasure. Though I can understand if it hurts your pride to ask for help.
I don't think it's pride.
Lucky for you, my wife is a talented woman who can get that fixed up for you.
No, really, it's okay.
Simon, just let them help.
Okay.
I can't imagine how scared you must be. Lost, wandering around without knowing where you are or where you're from.
I'm not scared. I am curious about a lot, though.
Oh? Like what?
Everything here feels new. Well, some things are the same. You have stars, homes, food. But mostly, it feels different.
Different from what?
I'm not sure.
There we go. He's all fixed up.
Much better.
Nice.
Thank you, Miss...
You can call me Irma, and it's not a problem.
Alright, now that you're all fixed up, why don't you two get settled in, and we can start looking for information about Moon's possible identity tomorrow.
Sounds good to me.
Moon?
Yeah, that sounds fine. What's with the statue?
Is that pig's meat?
No wonder it smells.
You must be unfamiliar with our village's history. Come, take a step outside with me. We here in Caligo embrace the rain as a gift from our mighty goddess of the skies.
Goddess?
Wait, I think I've heard about this.
Yes, our goddess of many names. When Caligo was first founded, it was a dry land where no human dared settle. But a mysterious deity came down and promised my ancestors that if a peoples were to inhabit the lands here, one day far down their line, they would reap a great reward from the goddess.
What reward?
It is unclear in the story. Some think it will be a monetary reward, gold. Others believe it will be the gift of immortality.
So then, what does the pig meat have to do with it?
Well, it is said that some generations later that same deity returned, encouraging us to sacrifice pig meat to the goddess in order to bring us luck. So, every now and then you will see people both foreign and from Caligo taking a pig to sacrifice to the goddess's statue.
Have you ever actually seen your goddess?
No one has ever seen her.
So then, how did you make the statue?
And how do you know she's real?
Well, look at the weather. Once dry land became unbelievably showery, and despite all the heavy rains, our crops still prosper. Every day it rains, we know our goddess is smiling down upon us. Our history is the reason Caligo is one of the best locations for trade. People want to visit to receive a blessing from the goddess, and so they come here. In the meantime, they stay for a few days and buy goods in our markets.
I suppose the possibility of gold, immortality, and luck does good to attract people.
Yes, which is why Lord Ivan is so eager to get some of our visitors to visit Aura.
Do you not want them to?
It's not that I don't wish to help, it's just there's not much in Aura for visitors to visit, let alone much space for them to stay.
When was the last time that deity came by?
Unfortunately, that was the last time. It's been many years since they've been seen. Every generation of lords hopes to be visited by the deity. Alas, none is so lucky.
Would you like some pig meat to give to the goddess?
No thank you.
Come on, it could be fun.
A bit for each of them.
Enjoy.
This isn't really a sacrifice if we're just throwing an already dead pig on the statue, though, is it?
It's more ceremonial. But hey, perhaps you could wish to find your family. Maybe you'll get lucky.
I doubt it, but here goes nothing. How about you, Simon? What are you hoping for?
I hope to learn as much as possible about what's out there.
I hope both of you will receive a blessing from the goddess. Moon, I will go ask around the docks to see if anyone has been rumored missing after a visit to Caligo or somewhere across the seas. In the meantime, I encourage you to go have a look around the village.
And spend coins, I presume.
That, and maybe someone will recognize you.
Do you have any coins?
I have a bit, but not much.
How do we get coins?
People will trade coins for goods, or for work.
Well, for now, let's just have a look around.
Sure.
Do you think anyone will recognize me?
I don't think so. But let's check out the stalls.
He wasn't kidding. This place is stacked with market stalls and people trying to trade.
I think we should get some supplies.
Supplies for what?
Well, we're out on our own. We don't have anything.
Lord Barrow has things.
He'll only allow us to stay with him for a few days. And he's got his own family to care for. We're going to have to be able to take care of ourselves.
Okay, so what's the plan then?
How about I get us some supplies, and you ask around to see if anyone will pay you to do small tasks?
Okay, on it.
Looking for anything specific?
Something for a friend?
What is she like?
I think yellow?
Here, take this one.
How much is it?
Just 1 coin.
Thank you.
You crazy youngin'! Get off my stand! You hear me? What are you doing? Young man, this is completely inappropriate behavior. Where are your parents? Unbelievable. Hey!
Run!
What do you think you're doing?
You get back here! Oh no.
God!
Split up!
Moon!
Oh. Hey, Simon.
You can't do that.
Why not?
It's stealing. The guards will take you away. And did you just get that kid to help you?
He saw me stealing and asked to team up.
Where did he go?
I don't know. But look, now we both have packs.
I don't have enough to pay it back.
So, what'd you get?
Oh, I got a pack, some rope, and a few snacks that should last a while.
That's it?
That's all I could afford.
I got loads of stuff. A new knife, this, and, whatever this is, and some of this red thing.
That's an apple.
Like apple pie.
Did you steal all of that?
Not all of it. Ruby gave me some coins.
Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. Here.
Flowers.
Yeah.
What should I do with it?
Smell it, I guess?
Does distract from that awful stench a bit.
Oh, how about we put it in your hair?
Is that normal? I don't see anyone with flowers in their hair.
Ruby would do it all the time. Here, come sit down. Let me help you. Nice!
Slay!
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Not much else to do. Where did Lord Barrow say he was going?
The docks?
Let's go there and see what he says. Just don't tell him about the stealing.
Okay. I don't see him.
Oh, he's there.
Lord Barrow.
Hello again. So, what do you think about Caligo now that you've explored a bit?
Lots of people.
Wet.
Yes. In regards to your search, unfortunately, luck was not on our side. There's no news of any missing persons matching your description, but I've managed to secure a ride on the ship for you as a favor. It is set to head to Golden Port tomorrow. All you have to do is help around during the journey. How does that sound?
Golden Port is across the water?
Yes. Aura and Caligo are the only villages on this side of the water. We're on an island, after all.
An island?
It means the land we're on is not attached to any other large land mass. We're isolated from the rest of the world. I think it adds mystique to the story of our home.
I never even realized.
Okay, we can go to Golden Port.
Yeah, just across the ocean, on a boat, surrounded by water.
Great. I'll see you off tomorrow then.
I almost forgot. I had a horse when I came.
No worries. I'll buy it off of you.
Thank you.
Alright. Rest up and get ready for your journey. It's going to be a long ride.
Do you have everything ready?
I think so. I didn't bring much.
Are you sure you want to come with me?
Yeah, I'm sure.
What's on your mind?
I've never left Aura before. Even seeing Caligo was a big step for me. Now I'm going across the ocean. It almost doesn't feel real.
Nothing for me has really felt real yet.
You seem at peace for someone in your situation.
I don't know. When I first, woke up, I honestly felt invincible. Almost like I was above everything here. As if it all didn't mean anything. Hanging around you and Ruby, seeing how much you guys care about each other and your lives, made me feel like maybe this place does matter. Maybe I matter.
Of course you matter.
I kind of just felt like I wasn't really here. Like, physically I was here, but my mind was somewhere else, observing everything from outside of my own body. But the more I learn about this place, the more I hang out with you and others, the more I feel like I'm actually alive. Like, I'm a part of it all. Ow! What was that for?
I just wanted to make sure you knew you were really here.
Are you prepared to deal with Kira and Ruby when you go back?
They won't be too happy with me. But I don't regret leaving. I finally stepped forward, and I don't plan on going back until I feel ready to go home. What will you do if you can't find anyone that knows who you are?
I suppose I'd have to start fresh.
Are you okay with that?
I figure if I can't remember it, it's not worth remembering. anything, that blue thing from before seems to know everything.
I'm sure it'll come back to you soon.
We'll have to wait and see.
Well, I'm going to head to bed. Good night, Moon.
Night, Simon. What is the ocean?
A very big body of water.
Have you ever seen it?
We're looking at it now.
But it doesn't look very big.
We can't see all of it at once, but this spreads off very far in the distance. This boat can travel all the way across it.
It can swim.
I guess you could put it like that.
Why can't you swim?
I just never learned how.
I didn't have to learn. I just did.
You are not like everyone else, and technically, you didn't swim.
Because of my magic?
Yes.
But other people know magic.
Yes, but not like you do.
Do people in Caligo not like magic?
I don't think they mind, but with your magic, they might mistake you for the goddess of the skies? Wait, she fell from the sky. Is it possible she's... No, that wouldn't make sense. Lord Barrow said the goddess controls the weather. It didn't rain in Aura, and she's not making it rain now. I don't think.
Might mistake me for what?
Have you noticed anything new with your magic?
I'm not sure what you would consider magic.
Right.
Captain Cleo's ready to sail whenever you are.
Are you ready to sail?
Yep, we're ready.
If we have to.
I know the lady wouldn't know, but how about you? Have you ever been on a ship before?
I've never even seen a boat this large before.
You're in for a fun ride. I'm one of the few ships that travel between Golden Port and Caligo. Not too many people are joining us on this trip, so it won't be too crowded. As for your jobs, I just want you to help keep the ship clean and bring the last few crates below deck. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, sounds easy.
All right then, let's get going. Take these to help you keep warm. It gets cold out at sea.
Good luck, you two. Captain Cleo is a trusted friend, so you'll be safe with her. I'll let Lord Ivan know about your trip the next time he stops by Caligo.
Thank you.
Can you also ask him to let my sister know I'm okay?
Of course. Do you have a letter for her?
I do.
All right. This will be delivered the next time I see him. Goodbye now.
There's just water everywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
The air smells amazing. I love ships.
That would be the smell of the ocean around you.
Oh, hello.
It's time for both to get cleaning. Things can get messy out at sea. People spilling drinks after tumbling over. Birds pooing. We don't want it getting stuck to the floorboards.
Okay, we'll get on it.
I am a sweeping master.
You'll have to do more than sweep. Oh, we need it scrubbed. There's supplies below deck you can use. You can ask any of the crew for help if you need it. Other than that, you guys are good to hang out.
Okay.
Have fun.
Shouldn't be too bad. I'll do the floors.
Let's do this.
did a half-decent job. The sun will be setting soon, so you guys can relax. Try to get off deck after dark, though. I have a feeling we might hit a storm.
A storm? Will we be okay?
Yeah, we should be fine. This beauty here is as strong as they come. Just don't want you getting caught by a wave.
How does the ship work?
Not many people who have boarded my vessel have asked about how it works. Interested in becoming a sailor yourself?
It seems nice.
Well, I don't have the time to teach you everything there is to know, but those big sails there are what help this beauty move. The wind pushes the ship to get it moving, and I control the direction we go with that wheel up there.
Can I try?
For the sake of my life and everyone on the ship, I think not.
It's probably a lot harder than looks, Moon.
So then, how did you learn to sail?
Well, I went to a sailing school in Golden Port. I grew up there watching the ships come and go every other day. Fascinated me. One day I snuck aboard the ship on its way to Calico. Luckily, the captain was nice and made sure I got home safe afterwards. But not before giving me a strict talking to. As soon as I got old enough, I started learning to sail myself. I am now the youngest sailor on the West Sea.
Whoa, that's impressive.
Thank you.
Why did the nice smell go away?
You're smelling all the fish that's been caught.
Can we do some fishing?
Sure. There's some poles in that crate there. Just make sure to store them in a barrel with ice. No point in all your cleaning if you're going to make a mess again.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. You guys have fun.
The stars shine so bright out here.
It's pretty, but it's cold.
Yeah, it's because of all the water.
The water. Did you see that?
See what? Moon! Moon, are you okay? Moon! Are you okay? Why'd you...
I heard something in the water.
Yeah, there's animals that live in the water, like the fish we caught.
They can sing?
I've heard that some animals can make loud calls that sound like singing, but I didn't hear anything. Are you okay? Seems like the captain was right about the storm. Let's head in.
Hold on.
Moon, we have to go in. It's not safe out here.
I'll be quick.
wind is starting to pick up.
Hey, get inside! Simon, now! Where's Moon?
Moon! Ah!
Simon! We're floating? What is this? Where are we going?
I think that I'm going to hiding somewhere by a gated star. Baby, they ain't never gonna find me. I'm a renegade. I could be the one who saves you from this hard place. We could be as one and we'll escape. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. I can feel it, it burns inside me. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. Trust me, I won't